You're watching the SCAC Men's and Women's Swimming and Diving Media Days. It's time to take a look into the University of the Ozarks Eagles Men's and Women's Swimming and Diving programs. Of course, the Eagles will once again be led by head coach David DeGeus, along with senior swimmer Jacob Toland on the men's side and senior swimmer Brenda Sandoval on the women's side. These programs are coming off 7th place finishes last year at the SCAC Championship meet. Coach, Jacob, Brenda, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Coach, I'll start with you. You enter your 3rd year of this program. The excitement that you have as far as the process. You came to campus to establish both of these groups. You're now entering your 3rd year of competition. How fired up are you to continue to establish, these programs and build what you've put a lot of, hard work and effort into?
I'm definitely excited about the process in general. It's been a hard couple of years starting out, just kind of bringing people in and recruiting and going through the process of training them. And then coming up this year, we've already had our first home meet, and it was just really exciting. A lot of breakout swims, and we've just made leaps and bounds over the years, and we have a lot more to come this year. So excited about that.
Jacob, for you, Coach talks about the excitement around this program. How important is sort of the preseason development, these first couple of meets of the year, in terms of establishing what you want to make sure that this group is set up in the best way possible to continue to grow this program?
For our first home meet was our first victory, so obviously that's a great start to the season. But as long as everyone's swimming and showing improvement, that's great. Everyone's been working really hard in practice, and it's definitely going to show throughout the season. But I'm pretty excited about this year. So.
Brenda, for you as a senior, your fingerprints, are probably, very much on this program in terms of, the growth, the development, the establishment of it. How much pride do you take as one of the senior leaders on this team in the steps that these programs have taken forward? And how have you kind of, taken on that responsibility of a senior leader in a new program like the one that you've established there at the Ozarks?
I think it's bittersweet having so many new people joining and knowing that I'm leaving pretty soon, but it's exciting at the same time because I know we're bonding and that they will carry on with what we've been doing so far. And I think being a senior this year is pretty good for them because they have somebody to talk to that has been here longer, and I'm pretty excited to have them on the team.
For both Jacob and Brenda, you're coming off the opening season dual meet victories within this first week of the season. How important is sort of harnessing that confidence from the early success that this season has already brought to continuing to build momentum with this team as you look forward into the rest of this 2018-19 season?
The first win is obviously it's given us a great start. But I think we're going to keep winning meets throughout the year, obviously, because we are so much better than last year. We have the same talent as last year, plus a little bit of new talent, and we have a lot more numbers. So I think it's going to show. We're definitely going to win more meets this year.
I think it's showing us what we're capable of, and it's going to motivate everybody to keep working hard to work towards more goals.
And Coach, getting back to you, you hear from both Jacob and Brenda the energy that they have, the excitement they have with the early success that this season has brought to early on. For you, what have you seen early on that energizes you, that gives you confidence in this group, whether it's the influx of new talent as freshmen, the returners coming back off of another season of development last year? What have you seen specifically that gives you confidence with both of these programs moving into the year?
I just feel the connection between all the swimmers. They're really bonding together. We've got a lot better training partners in general, and they're just feeding off of each other at practice, pacing each other, keeping everything lively during practice, especially because we're in the mornings all the time and everybody's kind of tired. But they're really building off each other and just creating kind of a family atmosphere that wants to get better and wants to move forward. And so it's really kind of fueling the season going into our meets.
Jacob, for you, again, as a senior and a leader on this team, you've sort of seen this program. You've gone through it with Coach DeGeus and sort of, day by day, seen the changes, seen the growth. What have you seen change from the first day that you came on to be a part of this program to now in its third year that kind of gives you confidence, that sees this group heading in the right direction? What are the changes that have been positive as you've developed, this program in your time there at the Ozarks?
Well, we started off, we had some people that weren't really serious about the sport, didn't really want to put in the work, and they've left the program. So now everyone that's with us is willing to work and they're wanting to get better. But so far, like in practice, everyone's been working harder, and you can tell because when we started off, everyone is kind of struggling, getting to know what to do in the pool, where even what distances to swim, what they need to swim, and now everyone has their own, say their event that they want to swim, how they want to swim it, and how they know how they can succeed better in practice. That's definitely an improvement over the last years.
Brenda, for you, as a freestyler, a sprint swimmer, I've always admired swimmers and the dedication and hard work that it takes, the time, the hours in the pool, early mornings, late nights. It's a huge commitment. What is it that drives you as a swimmer each day to continue to get better and help, bring this program along?
I think besides personal goals, it's my team, because I know they're counting on me and I cannot just skip practice or not work hard because I know everybody's doing it and I know they count on me to be better. And not only because of individual races, but because of the relays and everything. So they are counting on you, and that is a motivation for me to keep getting better.
Wrapping things up with both Jacob and Brenda, as we look ahead to this 2018-19 season, there was a huge jump from year one to year two in terms of the performances by both of these programs at the conference meet. I know that, looking into this season, the goals, I assume, continue to grow and get bigger. What are some of those goals for the 18-19 season for both the men's and women's program, and what are you excited to see in terms of the growth of this group moving forward?
Well, I'm excited to kind of just have a clean record board. We're going through and just annihilating everything and making big jumps, and that's really exciting as we go. We made some big jumps last year at the conference meet with our finalist swims, and looking into this year, I definitely want to double, triple, and go even greater than that. The amount of swimmers that make it back for finals as well. I want to place top 3 in several races, and I'm training my swimmers to get there. And we make huge strides every year. Each swimmer tends to drop a lot of time, and I like to help work with each swimmer and get them to that point, and I feel that it's going to be the same thing this year and moving forward.
And for Jacob and Brenda, the two of you, kind of what are your goals heading into this season? What do you want to see from your teams as you take that big next step into this third year of the program?
Well, I definitely see relays. I want to make it to nationals for my senior year. That would be awesome. I haven't been, and that's something that I would like for me and my teammates to experience. And just personal best times, trying to get back to best times as fast as I can go, pretty much.
Yeah, as Jacob and Coach said, I want everybody to break their times, and not only that, but also get to know each other, be a team, be excited about going to meets and everything, but be more like a family than just a team.
The University of the Ozarks men's and women's swimming and diving program. Again, tons to look forward to as we head into the 2018-19 season. This program taking big steps from year one to year two, expecting the same here in year three. Of course, the Eagles once again be led by head coach David DeGeus, senior swimmer Jacob Toland, and senior Brenda Sandoval. Coach, Jacob, Brenda, thanks so much for your time today, and best of luck as you continue to move forward in the 2018-19 season.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.